be wary of boasting against the natural branches of the olive tree. You know, the olive tree is the tree of life. For you guys that don't know that, it was the tree of life, and it still is. It's always been the tree of life. It was the tree of life in the garden. It takes preparation, you know, because I don't know if you've ever eaten an olive from I mean, from an olive tree before it's been cured, but boy, they are
Pretty
bitter.
bitter. Oh, it's
It's very
worse.
bitter.
Yeah, it's
Whereas
worse than a persimmon.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah, persimmon's pretty bad too. I mean, until you let it ripen, you almost have to let them rot on the tree before you pick those and eat them, you know.
Right.
But anyway, yeah, I had persimmons, but the olive tree had to be prepared. So God was preparing the olive tree for not just Israel, he was all of humanity, but he used Israel as the olive tree. And he used the root of it. And if the root be holy, then the whole tree is holy, correct?
Amen.
So, and
Amen.
then Paul says that some of the branches were broken off, not all the branches. Some of them were. Some branches were broken off to make room for the Gentiles.
Right.
See, it
Right.
wasn't like he
Those.
destroyed idolatry but he did destroy the law. He did destroy the law as far as the tree of knowledge of good and evil. That tree he's cursed that tree. You know, we saw that. We saw that in John. Actually, you know,
Right. Right. To your point, are you saying that the olive tree is a depiction of Israel, or how would you explain that to somebody? I mean, and our position obviously being grafted in, and really to your point though, the branches that are cut off are the ones that don't bear fruit. So, but how would you explain that to a new believer?
the olive tree.
Yeah.
Well, I basically what I would just do is take them to Romans 11 and let them. I would teach them from Romans 11. Paul does a great job of talking about it here. In fact, I was just looking at it here. Says in 15, he says, "In the the casting away of them being the reconciling of the world, what shall the receiving of them be but life from the dead?" Right.
Amen.
So it
Amen.
said that if the first fruit be holy, which is Israel, the lump, it also is holy. And if the root is holy, who is the root of the tree, is Yeshua,
Shua.
so are the branches. And God said to us, we are the branches. And, you know, not just the branches, but we're those little tender branches on the end of the tree where the fruit is actually produced. That's where the fruit comes on the tree in those little
Amen.
branches off the main branches, these little
Amen.
tender
Amen.
tender branches. So that's us. So, but not, you know, we act like Israel's no longer. Well, that tree still exists. He didn't cut it down. He didn't curse it. It's still there. But God called us a wild olive, the Gentile people. We are the wild olive.